Greetings, my friends. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. Yes, we're back, my friends. Day 29 means it's digits 2,801 to 2,900 we're memorising. And if anyone's never watched any of these, what I'm doing is I'm memorising 10,000 digits to pi. Sounds a lot. It is a lot, I guess. You know, I mean, I don't know what the world record is. It's probably, I think it's over 100,000 that someone can memorise and recall. Pretty insane. But again, this is just a little part-time side thing for me. I'm an art painter, artist by trade, I guess. So I'm just okay. And I'm really interested, obviously, in doing these other things as well, like memory. I do piano. I write daily poems that I put out as well. More of a creative vein. But yeah, I've done all kinds of things in life. But now I'm just doing 10,000 digits to pi for your entertainment, and it's for many reasons, actually. To be honest with you, it's first of all, it's a challenge. First of all, it's to see if I can do it. And it's more, again, the physical and the mental, because I've been suffering over the last 3 weeks or so, nearly 4 weeks, I think. What do you call it? Golfer's elbow, which apparently it was just a strain in my forms, and I didn't know. I just thought it was a strain, but then it wasn't going away, and it was quite painful. So I've discovered that it's this cluster of muscles here. Anyhow, we don't have to talk about that. I'm doing some therapy for it, just basically rubbing up and down, and then doing some stretches and some weight things and some twisty things, you know, and it feels like it's on the mend, so that's all good. But yes, so it takes like 100 days, Monday to Friday, so it's 100 days Monday to Friday, so it's longer in period to get the 10,000. And currently I'm actually up to about 5,300 that I've memorised, and I've got a good chunk of that in my head. There'll be a few little areas that need a little bit of tweaking, but from experience now, it won't take long to get them back in my head once I've got them. Once I go back over them again, I use a journey method, and I've managed to convert the digits into pictures and people with actions that I play and create in my mind on locations as I walk through in my mind on these locations. Anyhow, we'll talk about this as we're kind of going on. I'm just going to kind of warm up a little bit again here, because again, my forearms, I was just getting a little bit cocky, I think, and just maybe I missed a bit of a warming up period or cooling down period, and I'm kind of paying the price, because I've done pull-ups for many years, but I kind of want to challenge myself more with these things, seeing what people can do. So once I've got all the 10,000 in my head, and I've done which will be the middle of May, then hopefully by the end of the year, I'm going to do the 10,000 pull-up challenge, where I do 10,000 pull-ups in a row, or no, so maybe not in a row, but in a waking period. So as long as I don't go to sleep, and I'll be on camera the whole time, then actually, apart from when I need to nip to the loo and things like that, you know, I mean, that would be pretty gross, I think. Then yeah, we'll see if we can do 10,000 pull-ups in a row, and they'll just be 5 at a time, 5 every minute, 5, and then might even go down to 4. I might even take a half an hour rest before I'm back on it again, and all these other things. But as long as I can do it in a waking period, then I think I can do it. I've had a few tests in the past, and I managed 500 in an hour, and I felt as though I could go on quite a bit more. But again, I'm just testing the body, so I've got to build the strength up, build the foundations after I've done this. But I'm trying not to do as many, because I was really pushing myself. But it's more important now to finish the challenge. Then I can actually really push my body more and start ramping up the amount of pull-ups after I've done the 10,000 pull-ups, and that makes sense. Okay, my friends, let's crack on. Let's get these 100 out of the way. Okay, 0, 3, oh, sorry, just the arms a little bit. 7, 4, 2, 0, 0, 7, 3, 1. Okay, right. That's a bit of a longer intro than I usually do. Don't know. Don't know what that was about, but Okay, 03742 00 what did I say? 731. Okay, right. Definitely going to rattle through these now. I'll do the 50. I'll reveal what the numbers behind. You probably can't see them from there, but I'll bring the whole thing forward once I've done, so you can see the digits. I'm not cheating, little cheating person that I am. Okay, just get them in my head where the location is. Okay. Yes. Actually, yeah, this way. 0 5 sorry, it's just slipped my mind for a second. 0 5 7 8 5 3 9 0 6 2. Yeah, let's see these. It's obviously hard to hold all these digits in your head. 0 7 3 1 0 5 7 8 5 3 9 0 6 2. Right. So yeah, so anyhow, so I'll crack on. I don't want to keep interrupting myself. 1 9 8 3 8 7 4 4 7 8. Okay. What did I say? I said 1 9 8 3. Whoops. 1 9 8 3 8 7 4 4 7 8. Okay. There's actually going to be, there's like 8 8s in a row. Sorry, not 8 8s. 4 8s in a row. So I've kind of, there's certain patterns that that you recall that you can kind of use, you know, like, oh yeah, I know that this next block's got this familiarity. So anyhow, so, but it's good though. I just know like the next two ends in 8, and actually this next one also has 4 7 as well. So it's quite easy. Sorry, spoiling it there. 0 8 4 7 8 4 8 9 6 8. Okay. 0 8 4 7 8 0 8 4 7 8 4 8 9 6 8. Quite often I'll put 1 there in my mind. I'm just, there's certain blocks that you just keep, they don't sit right in your mind, and you've got to keep forcing them a bit more, where other ones just, they resonate and they sit a bit nicer in the mind. Okay, just do these last couple. Right. 3 3 2 1 4 4 5 7 1 3. Okay. 3 3 2 1 4. That's it. Looks like 4. That's a 2 and a 1. 4 5 7 1 3. You know, I just felt as though I feel as though I've got things wrong here, but let's see. I think everything is actually, it's just yes, yes, yeah, everything seems okay, but there's, I think the last couple of hundred I've struggled in a way. I mean, just as I'm going forward learning all these things, I've got to go back and keep everything going while doing everything else in my life as well. So, and I mean, before I even do the video, obviously I go through them again in my mind to like to obviously get some clarity. But still, sometimes they're not as silky smooth as I would like yet, but they will do. Once I've got the whole 10,000 in my head, then I've kind of got the luxury of I don't need to learn them anymore. So continue to learn them, shall I say. So I just need to go over that 10,000 and I'll have all the pictures. I write them in this book here. So as you can see, I'm up to, well, I haven't done the 5,500 yet. I think I've done up to 5,400. Actually no, that's what I'm going to do today. Yeah, so 5,300. If you can see these, and again you can see there's like little, so they're just two guys approach Indy. It's because the last 400 or so I've been using the movie The Raiders of the Lost Ark as kind of locations rather than going out as a tester. I'm just trying out all these different ways to create memory palaces. So, and it seems like, you know, I think it seems pretty good. It doesn't seem, it's inferior to just walking around snapping pictures outside. And it has a continuity through the movie, especially if you like these movies and things. So the same will probably apply to your TV shows and things. Anyhow, these are things for me to experiment with and then pass on the information to you guys. Okay, right, so let's just have a look. Again, I'm going to set my mind where I am on the locations. I'll talk more about that once I've done this other 50. Actually, I'm going to check the camera for a second. Because I put a battery in that, it wasn't fully charged, but it should be fine. Right, okay. 8, 6, 8, 7, 5, 1, 9, 4, 3, 5. Right. Okay, we've got 8-6, which is Han Solo. Actually, I didn't go through any of the things, but Han Solo doing the action of Hugh Jackman, which is Wolverine. So, actually in a barber shop. So Han Solo's about to cut Chewie's fur, and obviously he's just got the things coming out, the knives coming out of his hands to start chopping. In the last one, 5, the snakes, which actually, even though that's Han Solo, it's obviously Harrison Ford. In like for the Indiana Jones film, he's like, I hate snakes. So there's kind of, you add these extra things in there. Oh, actually, sorry, I didn't write the next one. 1, 9, 4, 3, 5. That's Darth Vader covering this lamppost using the action of David Copperfield, the magician. And the lamppost turns into a snake as well. Right, just get the mind. 0, 6, 4, 3, 0, 2, 1, 8, 4, 5. Lots of 5s, isn't there? My friends. But then again, there was lots of 8s there. Just the way it works out. That's pi for you, my friends. That's pi. Okay, 0, 6, 4, 3 again. So that's O.J. Simpson doing magic over this post box. And it's a 0, so he's throwing a hula hoop over it because that looks like a 0. B. Baracus is holding a big miner's lamp, which is Humphrey Davies. And he opens the back of his van, and once again there's a big snake in there. Snakes are alive! There's a snake in my boot. Okay, name that film, win a prize. Yeah, I don't have any prizes. Whew, okay, well, yes. 3, 1, 9, 1, 0, 4, 8, 4, 8, 1. Whew. Right then. Captain America is doing some moonwalking, Neil Armstrong, and his shield looks like an O as well. So, and 4-8, Daryl Hannah. 4-8, Daryl Hannah. She's in like some hot tub, and she's munching down on some food. Right. And all these kind of, they have the reasons. All the numbers represent something. My mind creates a scenario, and it could be infinite different ways. But whatever it goes to, I usually just stick with that and then tweak the thing, or sometimes swap the character or swap an action, shall I say. Although I can change the characters as well. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, so, right, I'm just trying to think. Four left? Yeah. 0, 0, 5, 3, 7, 0, 6, 1, 4, 6. Whew. Right. Ozzy Osbourne is doing the action of my dad, so he's either having a pint or he's water skiing. On this one he's just having a drink, and he's throwing it, the empty glass, and it comes back and hits him because 7's a boomerang. O.J. Simpson again, goes up with this bin. Arthur Dent. So O.J. Simpson's doing the action, so he's wearing this like dressing gown, and he puts a babel fish in his ear. Have you ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? And the bin's on fire. The bin is on fire. Ooh. Okay. Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? Okay, right. That's 2. Boop. 8. 0, 6, 7, 4, 9, 1, 9, 2, oops, 7. Oh, that's like a few times when my jaw's gone up and I thought it was going to go over the top and like smash my jaw and bite my tongue off. Luckily it hasn't happened yet. Right, Haley Osmond is from like the I See Dead People type of thing, or Haley Joel Osmond is the 8-0. 6-7 is Steve Guttenberg, and they're going through a door. And then 9-1, Neil Armstrong. There's Niels Bohr, which I always see as Captain, not Captain, Dr. Manhattan, and the throne, this huge big salt kind of, what do you call it, container, away, and it comes back because it's like a boomerang. Okay, let's have a look, Let's see if my humiliation is here or not. Okay, looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good, looking good. Okay, hey, looks like, let me pop this in here. Looks like today is once more a success, my friends. Let me see, let me show you the numbers of pi. Here's why, what? Okay. Anyway, there you go. That's the board. Right then. So yeah. So we're nearing day 30, which is 3,000. Which again, when I first started learning pi, it's quite a few months ago. And I was working in the market, selling my art prints and things. And I was telling everyone, yeah, I'm going to do 10,000 pull-ups per hour. Like, okay. And no one really elaborates too much, you know. It's a weird thing. But if you're like me, if anyone's like me, and you just get excited or consumed in some way, well, this isn't I'm not consumed with all this, but it's like in my head all the time. And it was something, when I get something in my head like this, I know I'm probably going to do it. You know, where lots of people say, and again, I'm not putting you down here, but because I've done this myself as well. I mean, in the past, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and we just don't do them. Normally when I say I'm going to do something now, I actually do it, or I'm going to try, like the 10,000 pull-ups to pi in a row. I'm going to try that. I'm going to literally spend months and months and months training my body, getting the strength, memorising the 10,000, so it's like this, you know, so I'm forward and backwards, everything. And then I'm going to try the work. I mean, I love sleep more than anything as well. But, so this is going to be the challenge. But I'm thinking you kind of go through, I used to work night shift as well quite a bit. And there was always a period in the middle of the night, around about 2 o'clock, you'd be looking at the clock, you'd be like, and you'd be doing your thing, and then you'd look again, and like a minute's gone by, but it felt like an hour, and you're like, but then you start to wake up again at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and you kind of go home. So I'm sure there'll be some slumps in this, but it's not often I'm going to have to do that in life, unless I choose to kind of stay awake for 40 hours or something. But and I'm going to obviously be doing exercise. I'll be drinking plenty of fluid, eating food, live on camera, chowing down on, pizzas and that coming out. But yeah, I can totally see myself doing it, and I'm doing this, so hopefully that proves that I do things. Anyhow, so I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. It doesn't really. I've done, like I say, nearly 30 of these. So yeah, we're almost a third of the way through, which is good. So next week, 3,500. Yeah. So like Wednesday next week, we're basically a third of the way through. If you want to kind of say, on Thursday, 33 numbers in a third, I guess then I'll be a third of the way through. Okay, and we all know that kind of what a third is. Don't have to keep talking about it. Okay, my friends, I'm going to go. I shall see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. Bye. Yeah. You my YouTube friends, hello, how are you doing? It's turn your lives into reels. Okay. Pause for 30 days. Delete, never delete. Never delete, never surrender. Okay. Post, share. I need to really learn how to do this social media stuff, because it's like, like I was saying, I kind of do art. So I've got lots of paintings. I don't know. I'm working on this one. Now, actually, I'm not going to show you it yet, because it's all kind of sunken in, and I want you to see it in its more vibrant nature. But I've got lots of pieces of art. Some of them one of them I've spent about 500 hours on, Dr. Time. And I've got things to sell, but I just trying to walk the minefield of the social media in sales, marketing, and all this other stuff. But I was clueless to it, but now I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. At least I'm learning about things. Now I need to know how to implement them. It's like, what can I do myself? What do I outsource? Who do I outsource it to? And all these other things. But right now I'm just focusing more of trying to get my art skills up to where I want them, because I've had a few lulls and momentum stops and that because of various things. But I'm determined not to allow that to happen now. So I'm going to get like ninja art skills. I know, sounds a bit arrogant, but that's kind of why should we think another way? Whatever job you're doing, I'm just guessing you just want to be the best at it, or it depends on the job. I mean, sometimes I've had jobs where you just turn up working in factories and then you just leave, you're not like, I want to be the best at building the car on the line, but you always give it 100%. But anyhow, my mentality now going forward is I want to help and I want to serve people, because the reason is for that, it's not I love everybody, it's just the people who want to learn, who want to who I can teach, will give me literally a purpose in my existence. And I think that's what a lot of we're looking for. And it's just like, it's not about, again, how much money we earn, what we'll have, all these other things. That's really important, more important to some people than others. I just want to solve the financial thing while I'm doing the things that can actually give back to people. So the more I learn, then the more of use I can be, in other things. So anyhow, my friends, I shall see you tomorrow for day 30. Have a great day. Whoa, almost fell over there. What's going on? Help, the world's spinning more. Okay, bye friends, see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.